Hi, hello there. My name is Kayla and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. Today's video, we're going to be doing a BOXY charm and an IPSY glam bag unboxing. 2 boxes, 1 video. Who's the winner? I don't know. If you don't know what BOXY charm is, it is a subscription service that you pay $25 for and they send you 5 full-size products, usually makeup and beauty related, for $25. You do get to choose one of them, but the other 4 are a mystery. IPSY glam bag, the basic subscription box bag, is $12 and you get 5 usually deluxe size, sometimes full-size products, and you get to choose one of them as well, and the other 4 are a mystery. So today what we're gonna do is I have purchased a BOXY charm box and an IPSY glam bag, and we're gonna see which one is better, which one has the better deal. Keep in mind the BOXY charm one is $25 while the IPSY glam bag one is $12. Also, IPSY does this thing whenever you choose which product you want, you can choose add-ons for an extra fee. So whenever you're choosing your product, it'll also give you an option as to if you want to add stuff in that bag, like more makeup, more skincare, that you get to choose, but you pay additional money for these things that you choose. And there are some add-ons in my IPSY glam bag that I paid extra for. We'll go ahead and get into that later. And once I have unboxed everything, I'm going to try everything out and tell you guys how I feel about it, if it's good, if it's bad, if I love it, if I hate it. We're gonna try it all out together and see what the deal is. So if you'd like to see what I got in my BOXY charm and my IPSY glam bag, then keep on watching. Okay, so I think we're gonna unbox the BOXY charm first. I have no idea what's in here. I haven't opened it up yet. I do know one thing that is in here though, the one thing that I chose to be in here. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up and see what we have. Okay, so the first thing we have here is a Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsession palette. I'm so excited. If you've watched any of my previous videos, like my 2020 favorite videos, you know I love the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsession palette. So now I have the Amethyst one.
I'm so excited.
I'm not super into purpley shades, however, these are really beautiful and I'm excited to play with this. So we're off to a really good start. Let's see, how much does this typically retails for $27, so we've already paid for the box with just this eyeshadow palette and I'm super excited about this. Okay, so next up we have ooh, this is the makeup eraser, the sponge. First ever machine washable makeup sponge. Interesting. Okay, so I have several makeup erasers, so I guess they're now making makeup sponges. It says this is machine washable,
non-toxic dye, no special cleansers, reusable, lasts up to 6 months.
Wet or dry application, saves money. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Oh, and it does say this is cruelty-free, hypoallergenic, and 100% vegan. So we love that. This reminds me of a fabric softener ball. Oh, wow. This is a really soft sponge. Impressive. So you basically get this little hamster wheel ball thing and you put your sponge in it, and whenever it's dirty, I guess you can just throw it into the washing machine and wash it with your clothes. So that's really interesting. Never heard of that before. Super excited I got this. This is really cool. It says here it originally retails for $18. Okay, so next up we have the thing that I chose, and this is the Such a Beauty mini ceramic curling iron. Open this bad boy up. I just thought this would be like the best value, and I don't have a mini curling iron. I'm really excited to use this. Oh, it is like really small. I thought the barrel was gonna be a little bigger. I don't know if you guys can see, but the barrel is really small. So this is gonna make my hair probably like really spirally, but nevertheless we're gonna try it out and see how it works. And this originally retails for $49. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's more than some full-size curlers, so very interesting. All right, so we have 2 things left in our BOXY charm. We got the Tarte Maneater mascara. I absolutely love this Maneater mascara. I have one that I'm currently using right now. I use this almost every single day, so I'm really happy I got my favorite mascara in one of my IPSY glam bags. I'm not gonna open this one up or anything because as soon as you open up mascaras, they start dying. Just like us humans, we start dying the second we're born. Mascaras are the same thing. Okay, so we got a mascara I really like. I'm not mad about it. I'm really happy. And the Tarte Maneater mascara typically retails for $23. Next up in our BOXY charm, we got a Viseart eyeshadow primer. This is super exciting. I just got a Viseart eyeshadow palette, so now I have the eyeshadow primer to go with it. Viseart is a really good brand, and I'm excited to put this to use. And it says here the primer typically retails for 24 bucks. Okay, so that is everything I got in my BOXY charm. I'm impressed. I would say this is a really good month. We got my favorite mascara, a Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsession, Viseart eyeshadow primer, a machine washable sponge, a curling iron. We did really good. Alright, so moving on to IPSY glam bag. First we'll go over everything that was in my $12 glam bag, and then we'll talk about the things that I purchased as an add-on. Okay, so this month's bag is a really weird, I don't know, the fur kind of reminds me of like a 50s doll or something. It's like this faux Sherpa. It looks kind of like pink popcorn. Am I wrong? Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and open it up and see what we have here. Oh, okay, so this is the one thing I chose. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I absolutely love this brow pencil. It is one of my favorites of all time. This is in the shade number 3. I just ran out of my full-size one, so I have a little mini here. Let's open it up and see how much product is actually in it, because I'm really curious about that. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but that is the max amount of product this came with. That was a little sad. Moving on. Ooh, okay, so here we have a Murad Environmental Shield Essential C Cleanser. Let's see.
Use AM and PM, massage over, dampen neck and face, rinse and pat dry.
It's a vitamin C cleanser. I don't know if this would be good for my skin. I previously made a video discussing that the only like cleanser that I use is benzoyl peroxide. I don't know if I should even try this out. I'll do more research and see exactly what the use for this is, but for now I don't think I'm gonna use this. Ooh, next up we got a Violet Voss single eyeshadow. Can I open it? The packaging on this little single eyeshadow is really nice. It's like a soft matte. So this is in the shade Are You Kidding Me? Let's open it up. So it's basically just like a neutral taupey brown color. I love shades like this. I love shades that are just so basic, you know. So I'm not mad about this. I haven't tried out any eyeshadows from Violet Voss, so I'm really excited I got this so I can try out their formula, and it's a shadow that I'll actually use. Alright, so next up in our glam bag we got a Purlisse Blue Lotus 4-in-1 Eye Adore Serum. Hydrates intensively, firms and brightens, and decreases puffiness.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and give this a try and see if I like it. I'm not mad about it. I'm always up to trying new eye creams. And next here we got a Grace and Stella Do Your Skin a Favor Lavender Lotion. Ooh, we gotta smell it. I really like lavender. As much as I love sweet scents like vanilla, I also really love lavender and Japanese cherry blossom. Yep, it smells like lavender. And we did get a little card. It says the full size of the Murad Essential C Cleanser is $40. That's the full size one. It says the full size version of the body lotion is $17. The full size of the Purlisse Beauty Eye Adore Serum is $48. Full size of the Benefit Precisely My Brow is $24. And it says the full size eyeshadow palette is $18. I'm not really mad about this box. However, I feel like I did get something I'm not going to use. I'll probably end up giving this to a friend. So now we're going to get into the things that I purchased extra. One of the things I purchased is the Beauty Blender Queen Sponge. What makes this a queen sponge? Oh, speaking of queens, have you guys seen The Crown? I love The Crown. It is so good. Whenever you're just getting into it, it's way easier to start on season 4 with Princess Diana than to start at season 1 with Queen Elizabeth as like a 20-year-old, because I tried to do that and I couldn't follow it at all whatsoever. But whenever I started on season 4, I was super hooked, and then I went back to season 1 and then watched it all. What are we getting to? I got a beauty blender. It says Queen on it. I paid it $12 for this beauty blender. Typically these retail for 20 bucks, and I thought, why not? I don't know why it says Queen on it, but I don't see Freddie Mercury or Marie Antoinette, Latifah. None of them are on here, but it's cool. I'm excited to try this. Another thing I purchased is the Ofra highlighter in the shade Blissful. Okay, I am super excited to use this highlighter. I just got my first Ofra highlighter about 2 months ago in an IPSY glam bag, so whenever they had this as one of their add-ons, I added it on. I think I paid 10 bucks for this and I regret nothing. One of the last things I purchased in the add-on section is the Sunday Riley CEO Vitamin C Rich Hydration Cream. I've heard nothing but great things about this, and I am super excited to try this out. Sunday Riley, from my experience with them so far, they haven't broken out my skin or anything like that, and I've heard great things about this CEO Hydration Cream. I got this for about 18 bucks. I think this typically retails in the $60 price range. So I'm really thrilled to try this out. Does it have a smell? It smells like a straight up orange, which I am not mad about. Very interesting, very citrusy. I like it. Alright, you guys, so what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to take all this makeup off, go to sleep, and tomorrow we are going to try all of this out. And now. Alright, you guys, so I'm back. I went ahead and curled my hair with the Sutra curling iron. I gotta say, it heated up really quick, really fast, so that was pretty impressive. It was a little bit of a learning curve. I haven't used one of these barrel curling irons in quite a while, but I feel like it did a pretty good job. I just did a few little pieces here and there, but I'm happy I have this. It worked. It heated up really quick, and I'll be using this more in the future. So I did already go ahead and prime my face so we can get right into using this sponge, and this is what it looks like when it's not wet. I'm gonna go ahead and run this under some water and see what it looks like when it is wet, see if it transforms at all. Alrighty, so I went ahead and finished the rest of my face. Now I'm going to go ahead and get into brows. We have the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil here today. This is in the shade number 3. I've used this before and it's a really incredible brow pencil, but we're going to go ahead and use this little one today. Alright, we have the eyebrows on. Now we're going to get into the eyeshadow primer. I am super excited about trying this out today. This is the Viseart eyeshadow primer base, and it comes in a little tube like this, just a little squeezy tube. So I think I'm going to take this on a flat little concealer brush. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I did have a little bit of foundation on underneath this eyeshadow primer, and it just kind of smeared everything around. I'm going to try applying it with a sponge maybe. Okay, so this eyeshadow primer is more of a slippery sort of consistency. If you've tried out the P. Louise eyeshadow primer base, this ain't it. This is not like it, in my opinion. It feels more like an actual silicone-y primer that you would put like all over your face, not necessarily on your eyes. So I'm really intrigued to see how this performs with eyeshadows, but it definitely applied a whole lot better with the sponge. With a brush, it was just a streaky mess. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to eyeshadows. Here today I have the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsession palette. This is a gorgeous purple tone monochromatic moment eyeshadow palette. And then I also have this Violet Voss little single eyeshadow in the shade Are You Kidding Me? So unfortunately I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna be able to use this eyeshadow palette with this single eyeshadow because they're not really cohesive whatsoever. Well, Maybe I can. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Violet Voss eyeshadow as the transition shade, and I will just be doing this with a Luxie 205 brush. I'm gonna be putting this all over the crease. Okay, right off the bat, it is pretty pigmented and it's going on very, very well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in because already I feel like I don't like the eyeshadow primer. Okay, so the eyeshadow primer has bunched up here in my inner corner and it looks like I just woke up or something. It looks like eye booger crusties, and it's also getting a little streaky right here when I put the eyeshadow on top of it. It got a little streaky, so I'm a little disappointed with that. I was really excited to try out that eyeshadow primer. It's Visier and I feel like it is just already not really the thing for me. Alright, so I went ahead and laid that shade down. Not bad at all. I did have a little bit of fallout, but nothing too crazy. Now I'm going to take the Huda Beauty palette and I'm going to dip into this purple shade in the upper right hand corner just with the same Luxie brush and place this in the crease as well. Okay, so we've run into some dilemmas. My eyeshadow is incredibly patchy. I don't know if it's the Huda Beauty palette. I don't know if it's the Violet Voss eyeshadow that it's laying on top of. I don't know if it's the eyeshadow primer base, but I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in again so you can see this. So right here it is incredibly patchy and it looks like a mess. Over here it is patchy as well. It's having a pretty hard time blending out. Okay, so I haven't had something like this happen in a really long time. I'm gonna go ahead and keep trying. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of this darker purple shade in the middle row and try and lay it on the outer corner of my eye. Okay, this is really strange. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see this. Once again, super patchy, no pigmentation. What is going on? I am honestly surprised at how awful this is. I don't know if it's the eyeshadow primer base. I don't know if it's the palette. This is not good. Am I doing something wrong? Look, I put it down and it doesn't stay. It's a patchy mess. I've been trying to build up this shade. It just doesn't, like, it looks like it should be a dark purple, but it's not translating to that. I have no idea what's going on here. This is bad. Like, this is really bad. And it's just blended out to like my ear. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm honestly kind of heated. I have no idea what's going on with this. I'm gonna try taking some of the purple shade that I took earlier in my crease and putting it all along the lower lash line. Okay, so it worked well down there. Very interesting. Yeah, no patchiness right there. Now I'm going to try taking some of the darker purple shade again on a MAC 213 brush. I'm just going to lightly stamp it all along the outer corner. I can't get over how bad this eye looks. I'm just so mad. I'm going to take some of this shimmer shade at the top and place it all along my eyelid. Now I'm going to take some of this really pretty light lavendery color and put this on the inner portion of my lid. Oh wow, this shade is absolutely beautiful. Wow, okay. Okay, so the shimmers were pretty good. It looks like I have two black eyes. These matte shades, I don't know if it's the matte shades or if it was the eyeshadow primer, but this looked horrible. I am honestly really disappointed. I feel like this was a fail, but we're gonna go ahead and keep going. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some eyeliner real quick and we'll get into the mascara. Alright, so I have eyeliner on. Did it save the look? No, I still think this is horrible. I'm like embarrassed at how patchy and terrible this looks. It's embarrassing. So for mascara, we got the Tarte Maneater mascara. I already have one of these opened and I really do enjoy this mascara. So instead of using the one I have that is not opened, I'm just gonna use the one that I already have. Alright, so went ahead and put on the mascara. It looks great. I really enjoy it. Last thing I have here makeup wise is this Ofra highlighter. Now this did not come with my IPSY glam bag. It came as an add-on, so I did pay extra for this, but I'm really excited to try this out. I'm just going to take this on a little L'Oreal Los Angeles L15 brush and place it where I would normally highlight.
Oh, it's
very glittery. Very beautiful. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. I can honestly say I don't feel pretty. I don't feel good. I want to wipe this off and start again. So basically my eyeshadow looks like a patchy mess. It looks like I have two black eyes and I'm not living for it. I don't know if it was the palette or the eyeshadow primer base. I'm guessing it's gonna be possibly the base, maybe. I don't know. I have the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsession palette and I absolutely love that one. But this Amethyst one, I don't know if there's just I got a bad one or what, or if it was the eyeshadow primer, but I absolutely hate the way my eyeshadow looks today. I will try this out again in the future and let you know if this is just a bad palette or if it is the eyeshadow primer base, but for now I'm not happy. Alright you guys, so altogether unfortunately I'm pretty disappointed in both of the boxes we received. I will continue to play around with the Huda Beauty palette and the eyeshadow primer base. For right now, I don't like the way this looks and I'm excited to be washing it off. I'm sorry if this video was a little bit disappointing. However, this is just how I think. These are just my opinion. If you did enjoy this video, be sure and give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Everything I have on my face will be listed in the description box down below. Don't know if you want it, but it'll be there, as well as all of my social medias. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please remember, we are still in the middle of a global pandemic. Wash your hands, wear a mask, stay safe out there. Happy holidays, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!